In a major crackdown, FBI arrested Punjab most wanted gangster Paviter Singh Batala with 7 others linked to banned group Babbar Khalsa International. The arrest happened on July 11 during coordinated raids in San Joaquin County, California in a kidnapping and torture cases. Police seized 6 guns, ammunition, cash and illegal weapons. All were jailed and charged including kidnapping, torture and gang-related crimes. The Election Commission has revealed that many illegal citizens from Nepal, Bangladesh and Myanmar are living in Bihar using fake documents like Aadhaar residence and ration cards. During a door-to-door survey, these frauds were detected. From August 1 to 30, block-level officers will verify the documents. If found guilty, their names will be removed from the voter list. Supreme Court has already approved his special revision process. In a shocking turn in the IIM Calcutta hostel rape case, the victim's father has told media that no rape or force was involved. He said his daughter fainted after falling from the auto and had no connection with the accused. She had only gone to submit documents. Still, police arrested the man based on the sexual assault complaint. This raised serious doubts over the case truth. Security forces in Manipur launched a major crackdown against the insurgents and arrested 5 militants from 3 districts. 2 KYKL cadres were caught in Imphal East. 2 members of the Kanglik Park Communist Party were held from the Bishnupur and Imphal East. 1 People Liberation Army militant were also arrested in Thoubal. This action is a part of ongoing efforts to control the extremist activities in the violence-hit state. Just days after businessman Gopal Khemka's murder, BJP leader Surendra Kewat was also died by the 2 men on a bike in Sheikhpura, Bihar. He suffered 4 bullet injuries and died during treatment at AIIMS Patna. He was working in the field when attacked. Police have launched raids and a forensic team is investigating. In Delhi Shahadra, sharp glasses pieces were again thrown on the Kanwar Yatra route on Saturday, July 12, 2025, just a day after it was cleaned by PWD. The glass was spread over 1.5 km stretch, raising serious safety concerns for devotees. BJP MP Sanjay Goyal called it a conspiracy. CM Rekha Gupta has ordered CCTV footage checks and strict action. In a major crackdown, Uttar Pradesh ATS arrested a fake godman, Jalaluddin alias Changur Baba, for funding mass religious conversions through love jihad. He received Rs 500 crore from Muslim nations to convert over 1,000 Hindu girls by using 1,000 Muslim men. His mansion has been demolished. His foreign bank accounts are now under investigation. ATS has also arrested his aide Neetu. NIA and BI will question both about foreign funding and suspicious transactions. He used secret codes like Mitti Palatna and Kajal Lagana and Darshan to carry out conversions. The next meeting of the Joint Parliamentary Committee (JPC) on One Nation One Election will be held on July 30. Former Chief Justice Rajendra Malodha and Sharad Arvind Bobde are likely to be invited. The committee, led by BJP MP PP Chaudhary, is consulting our top legal experts to finalize its recommendation on the proposed nationwide simultaneous elections. In a shocking daylight attack in Palghar district near Virar station, a migrant auto rickshaw driver was beaten by supporters of Shiv Sena, of Uddhav and MNS leaders. The assault followed a viral video where the driver refused to speak Marathi and used Hindi Bhojpuri instead. Encouraged party workers tracking him and forced a public apology. Shiv Sena leaders defended the violence and protecting Marathi pride. Despite the video going viral, local police have not filed an FIR, claiming no official complaint has been received in the matter till now. UP MP Bob Blackman has raised urgent concerns in Parliament over rising violence targeting Hindu, Christian, Buddhist and Ahmadiyya minorities in Bangladesh under Interim Chief Advisor Mohammad Yunus, highlighting attacks on Rath Yatra and over 2,000 incidents since August 2024. He urged the UK government to pressure Bangladesh to protect religious groups and demand election transparency from Yunus administration. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar met Singapore Foreign Minister Vivian Balakrishnan on Sunday, reaffirming Singapore's central role in India's Act East policy. He also met Temasek Holdings Chairman designated Teo Shih Hang and discussed India growth and investment potential. The visit is a part of ongoing high-level exchanges. EAM S. Jaishankar will next visit to China for the SCO Council for Foreign Ministers meeting in Tianjin. Sikh separatist Guru Patwant Singh Pannu has issued a threat to comedian Kapil Sharma after gunshots were fired at his cafe in Canada. In a video, Pannu accused Sharma of promoting Hindutva ideology under the cover of his business. He warned of future attacks and said such ventures have no place in Canada. Pannu questions Indian investment in Canada and told Sharma to take his bloody money back to Hindustan, and stating that Canada is not your playground. US President Donald Trump has announced a 30% tariffs on all goods from Mexico and the European Union starting August 1. He posting the decision on social truth, accusing Mexico of failing to stop narco trafficking and criticizing the European Union over trade imbalance. This follows earlier tariffs hikes on Japan, Korea and Brazil as part of his new country-specific trade plan called Tailor-Made Trade Plans. On Saturday, July 12, 2025, Russia carried out its largest drone and missile attack on Ukraine so far, targeting Lviv, Lutsk and Chernihiv. Reports say Russia launched over 560 to 700 drones and over 15 Kh-100 cruise missiles. Massive destructions hit key infrastructure and civilians. Russia also sent 10 bombers, including nuclear-capable Tu-95 and Tu-160. Moscow said the attack aimed to destroy the US-supplied weapons. Ukraine has declared the national alert. Elon Musk has sharply urged Donald Trump to release the Jeffrey Epstein case files, reminding him of his past promises. Musk's demand came after Trump asked the supporters to stop attacking his team over the Epstein issue. This week, FBI and Justice Department memo said Epstein had no client list and was not involved in blackmail. It confirmed Epstein died by suicide in prison, sparking fresh backlash.